So, the new Fortnite season. A quick thing, by the way, I actually did upload a video. It was the current status of the Flash project, right? Right, like the current version of it, but I said it as kids, but YouTube disagreed. I even said an appeal, and they're like, nope. And they gave me a warning, but saying next time it's gonna be a strike. So I'm gonna have to cuss in each video. Because guess what? If I don't cuss, and then I'm like, it's set for kids, YouTube will just say no, it's not. So, but then if I do cuss, then hey, then they won't be able to say no, it is made for kids. So hell, like in case my parents watch, oh fuck. There you go. I have to do that because of YouTube, dude. I don't want to. But the new Fortnite season, okay, so first of all, the new shotgun, it's alright. Right? I do like the Gatekeeper more, and one thing I hate is how rare the Gatekeeper is to find. I've been playing this new season a considerable amount, and I've only found the Gatekeeper like 3, maybe 4 times. Right? So the Gatekeeper is much better, right? That's just because, yeah, sure, it does more damage. The new weapon, it does more damage, but guess what? It also takes longer to shoot. There's more of a delay. Well, the Gatekeeper is more rapid and has a similar number of damage. And I do like the, what do you call it? I honestly forgot the name. It's not the drum shotgun. It's the gun made for headshots. Right? I do like it. I just wish that the damage was increased by a little. And I miss the Hyperburst SMG. Right. They shouldn't have vaulted it. It was really good. Right. The healing. One thing I don't like is that you can't save the medkits. Right, like when I thought, oh, you can move around with medkits, I thought you could save it. So you could heal 20 health. So you can have a medkit that heals 100 health, and then heal yourself for 20, and then it would be saved in your inventory, and the next time you use it, it would heal you. It would give you 80 health, right? But nope. So now whenever I defeat an enemy and I only take like 5 or 10 damage, I can't use a medkit because what if I need it later in the game? So then I have to scour around and find food like apples and bananas to replenish that HP. Right. So please just add that for the shields and the medkits and the bandages. Right. And also one thing I hate is the mini situation. Like you can't find a mini, and then you use a big pot, and then you do such a chest and you find minis. Please just add like a little thing where you can scan for nearby items. Like you can choose an item to scan for, but then it will alert all nearby enemies or some nearby enemies. Right? So I have a big chug, but I don't know. I have a big pot, but I don't know if there's any minis. I don't want to waste it. Right? I want to get 50 HP and I want to get full shield. Then you can just do a quick scan, get the minis box up and get full shield. Right? The chainsaw, I do like it, but here are some cons. First of all, it doesn't do that much damage, and it's kind of hard to aim, right? It's kind of whack, right? So, it's a really good mobility item. What I did was that I would use the chainsaw and the jetpack. So whenever the chainsaw would go on cooldown, I would use the jetpack. Then by the time it was on cooldown, I would just switch back to the chainsaw. But they nerfed the chainsaw from what I know so bad. Like, why does Epic Games introduce fun items and then immediately nerf them? Like, stop doing that. But check out my hair. Right. So, right. What else? The new Billy thing. It's not good enough. If it just did a little bit more damage, then I would actually consider it in my inventory. But as it is right now, nope. And the Captain America shield was nerfed into oblivion. I do think they should have nerfed it a little bit, but not this much. Because whenever you use it and you get it back, there's a small cooldown. It doesn't do as much damage. It just sucks now. I don't even carry it. I eliminated a person, and they had the Captain America shield, and I did not take it because of how bad it is now. Right? So, so what I would do is that I would take the original one before it was nerfed, and just nerf it a little bit. So just don't make it go as far, so the range is a little less. Make it do slightly less damage, and that's it. Right? You didn't have to nerf it into oblivion. Right? Right? War Machine's jetpack is nerfed into oblivion, bro. Right? Like, first of all, you don't even use it for that long. And the cooldown is way too long, so it's not even good anymore. And even then, they vaulted it. Either because they wanted to nerf it again, but then they knew if they did, it would just be useless. So they were just like, yeah, let's remove it. Or there was a bug with the item, I think, so that's why they removed it. But I do get kind of why they removed it. But only remove it in 0 builds. In builds, guess what? You can just build and cover until it's on cooldown, then attack. Alright? Like... but for 0 builds, yeah, I get why. So for 0 builds, just remove it in there. War Machine's arsenal is just not even good, right? Like, first of all, in 0 builds, originally it was good, but I'm pretty sure they nerfed it. And then builds, no. It's really good for destroying structures, but that's it. So, no. Right? And one thing is, you know, like the little, like, flowberry things, like your character eats them and then they get like low gravity. Why does that only work on shields? Right, like why can't I have 100 shield and then have like 95 health, find one and eat it, and then it replenishes the rest of my health? And where are reality augments? Those are so good. Like some new reality augments. The first and last bullets in your guns do more damage, like 5 or 6 more damage, right? You get 5 extra shield, right, for 0 build, right? Right? You get low gravity, right? Bullet travel is nerfed for one of the reality augments. So if you choose this one, it's like hit scan and bullet drop mixed into one, basically. So there's a little bit of bullet drop, but it's not that much, right? Killing a player gives you siphon. Right? Right? You can automatically collect your teammate's reboot card. So you don't need to go there and get it yourself. Right? Your car repairs itself over time. So if you're in a car and you just got out of a fight, you don't need to go all the way to the one gas station that 500 people are pointing guns at. You can just stay in your car for a little bit and it'll heal itself. But don't make it too OP, right? Right? Like, that's just some off the top of my head. And also, what happened to the mod stations? They suck. There's only one mod station on the map from what I know, and that's in the bunker. I remember the first week Chapter 5 launched, a bunch of buildings had it. So why don't you do this? You put the workbenches around the map, but you randomize what mods they can get. So you find a workstation, and then the mods you can actually get are randomized. So you take the total amount of mods, and then you just, like, basically just randomize how many are actually going to be put into that specific mod bench. And put a bunch around, and put them around the map. So this way, if you want a moddy weapon, you can, but it's not 100% guaranteed that you'll find the one you'll get. But if you try hard enough, you can get it. But the ones in the bunkers have all of them, right? Right? And then for the newer ones, don't include them, right? Like, let's say you make one for snipers, and it's basically the 4x zoom, but it also has thermal, right? Then when you introduce it, it's only in the bunkers, and it's not in the other benches. But then a week or a week and a half later, then it can also be in the rest of the benches, right? Right. The train is good, right? But I only really use it for shotguns. Like, I land, and then if I don't find a shotgun, I just go find the train, and then I'm like, oh, hey, give me a shotgun, basically, right? So I honestly give it a 7.8 out of 10. Even, right? And also, if you're like, oh, Mephisto, the devil's in Fortnite. No, he's not. First of all, Mephisto is not the devil. In the Marvel comics and in most iterations of him, he is not the devil. He just says he is the devil, so then that way humans fear him more. He is not the devil. And you don't sell your soul. In Fortnite, you give away 99 of your HP. That's not selling your soul, right? Right? They're just saying, oh, hey, you can immediately reboot your teammates, but you'll only have 1 HP. So it puts you at threat, right? It puts you as a threat. It puts you as like someone that needs to be protected, right? And they would have added it anyway, but they just added it because Mephisto makes sense. He has magical powers. He would be able to do that. He's the type of person who would want to take your HP, right? Right? Like Dr. Doom, why would he want to do that? He doesn't care. So they would have added it another way, but Mephisto is just the best, most convenient one, and he's not the devil. So just stop saying that. Let me improve the lighting in here. Oh my goodness. Much better lighting. Yeah. So, the new Fortnite season, new rating, 7.8 out of 10. But from what I hear, the live event's going to be crazy. Apparently, it's going to have 6 phases, and it's going to have a countdown. So for Chapter 2 OG, this is what I want. I want a new map for Reload, or at least some new locations. Replace them, right? That's because, guess what? It's getting kind of boring. I'm in the position where, like, hey, I would appreciate some new changes to the map, but you don't really need to change the whole map. So if you're really lazy at the games, just change like half of the map or something, right? Or you can just give us a new map for Reload. For Rocket Racing, just stop, right? For ranked, if you want to play ranked Rocket Racing, they'll make a couple new racetracks a month. But if you don't want to play ranked, then you're just playing creative Rocket Racing maps. And then for Lego Fortnite, just stop, right? Nobody plays that. So do this. For Reload, have some people working on it. Every now and then, make a new map, right? And then for Rocket Racing, make a couple new maps a month. And then for Lego Fortnite, just stop working on it. And then take all those people who are barely working on the other modes and put them to Battle Royale. We all win, right? The people who like Reload win because, hey, they still get the content they like and a new map. The people who like Rocket Racing win because, hey, they're probably not playing it that much and they still get new content. And Lego Fortnite players like it because, first of all, they don't even exist. And if there are some Lego Fortnite fans, maybe what Epic Games could do is that they could update Lego Creative Fortnite every once in a while, so they would get content. And then people who like Battle Royale win, because guess what? There's more people to work on it, which means it'll be better, right? So yeah, right. So current Battle Royale 7.8 out of 10. Reload 8.5 out of 10. Rocket Racing 6 out of 10. I really only play it sometimes with my friends and sometimes when I listen to music. And Lego Fortnite 2 out of 10. I played that like a couple times with my friends and I haven't touched it since. So TLDR, if Epic Games wants to make Fortnite better, then do this. For Rocket Racing, just make a couple new maps a month and just leave the rest to creative Rocket Racing makers. And then for Lego Fortnite, just stop updating it, like the base game, and then maybe update the creative version and then sometimes update creative Lego Fortnite so there's some content for the very little fans of Lego Fortnite there are. And then have some people work and then have a little bit, and then using those people who are now like free and aren't working on the other game modes, divide them in half. One part working on reload and the other part working on the main battle royale. We all win, right? Battle royale becomes better, more people are working on it. Reload is better because more people are working on it. People who like rocket racing are still getting some new content, and the people who play, and there's not a lot of people who really play rocket racing, and a very small part of the Fortnite fan base plays Lego Fortnite, so it won't really affect that many people. And they also get some new content via creative, so yeah. So we all win. So yeah, that's my TLDR.